Hey, sports card fans, it's John Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, for Greg over at Midlife Sports Cards, question of the week, he actually wants to know from us what topic or what question we'd like to see him ask of the community that he hasn't touched upon before. And I thought about it. There's been a lot of topics that have been discussed on the various YouTube channels over the last several years. And so I was trying to think of a topic to discuss. And earlier this week, I saw a video on the For Collectors channel, and Theo Clemente Collector was interviewing a gentleman. Actually, there were two gentlemen as part of the interview, but one of the gentlemen had an amazing memorabilia collection. Now, for those of you who have been following my channel, say within the last 2 years, this is the background that you've seen in all my videos. And I have a little bit of my Wade Boggs memorabilia collection set up in my new house. But prior to moving to my new house, I had a room that was literally wall to wall of Wade Boggs memorabilia. Right now it's in storage until I can create sort of my finished basement and can display everything again. But I have to admit that even I did not do a lot of videos on some of my Wade Boggs memorabilia. So I guess the topic or question that I would have Greg pose to everyone, maybe it's a 2-3-part question, is one, why are there not more videos being done about sports memorabilia? Now, I understand that most of the channels that I'm involved in, that I know, the YouTube creators, their main passion is collecting sports cards, and the niche that we're in here is vintage sports cards. And I understand that the desire and interest to collect vintage sports cards is it gives you a tie to the history of the game and the players that were involved. Well, memorabilia can do the same thing, whether it's of a particular team or player or era. There's a lot of sports memorabilia out there that can sort of do the same thing. So I do know that there are some channels that the collectors have a really nice memorabilia collection, and they show that off from time to time. So I'm not saying there are no videos out there or channels devoted to sports memorabilia, but I'm just wondering why there are not more, or maybe why more collectors don't get into sports memorabilia as well. Is it an issue of money, that whatever they have in their budget, they'd rather put towards sports cards and not maybe go down a rabbit hole of sports memorabilia? But I can tell you that collecting Wade Boggs over 25 plus years, I wanted to go beyond just collecting his cards, and just over time, here and there, just picking up a poster or a signed picture or a program or Sports Illustrated or some game used bats or game used cleats and hat and so on, or just getting jerseys signed by him. You see this right there, a huge cardboard cutout of Wade Boggs. Actually, I have another one in the basement, so I actually have two of them. Little things like that I've picked up over time, and it's also, again, tying into the history of the game, in my particular case, Wade Boggs. But memorabilia can be a really cool way to learn about the history of the game, whether it be baseball, football, hockey, basketball, you name it. So I guess a topic that I would like Greg to discuss or bring up as a question to his midlife nation is maybe why do collectors that are mainly into vintage sports cards, why they don't collect more sports memorabilia? Or if they do have memorabilia as part of their collection, why are there not more videos showing off some of that memorabilia? And again, I'm just as guilty as I don't want to say guilty as anyone else, but I've fallen short of doing videos showing off some of my Wade Boggs memorabilia that I have in my collection. Even going back to when I first started my channel, I would do maybe some general videos of just, taking the camera around the different display cases so you could see what I have. But I never really talked about any particular item in depth. I don't know. Maybe there isn't an interest out there in the community to really, watch videos on sports memorabilia. I don't know. But I thought that would be a good topic for Greg to raise to everyone, is just talking about sports memorabilia, how that can be a tie to the history of the game, and maybe encourage more YouTubers to do more videos showing off some of the memorabilia that they may have in their collection. So, Greg, a great opportunity for us to sort of give you suggestions on what you can ask everyone. I don't know, maybe you're running out of ideas, but nonetheless, I think it's a great opportunity for us to give you feedback on what you can ask everyone in Midlife Nation. So with that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.